Here's a positive story. Pitbull swims 5 miles out to sea to bide a child. Now that one doesn't seem real.
I don't know, man. Keep reading. Let's find out.
It's a good swimmer.
Is it on the Onion?
Oh my God.
And we're live.
Oh, my dog is he's half pit bull, half American bulldog.
Oh,
and so when he decides he wants to sit somewhere, he just.
I'll wait till you leave to talk about pit bulls then.
Oh, that's it? Okay.
I've seen so many horror movies, or horror videos. I don't want to talk about it. It's not a good topic. I bet your dog's wonderful.
He's a good dude.
He's one of the good ones.
His name's Indiana Jones. He hasn't bit anyone yet.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. But you three are welcome over anytime.
We can change.
He tries. But,
I listen.
Do some DMT.
I'm not saying he wouldn't bite you. I'm just saying he hasn't.
Yeah.
No, he's a good dude, man.
My whole thought process on pit bulls is that there are like 30 different breeds of dogs that are aggressive and will bite you, but there's only a handful that can make it count. And that's just one of them.
Here's the deal, man. A dog is as aggressive as his owner makes him.
You say that, however, a golden retriever will automatically go pick up a fucking bird and bring it back to you with no. A dachshund will automatically try to burrow into a hole and get that badger out because dachshund means badger hound in German, and a pit bull wants to kill.
No,
yeah, Josh, you got to know. I've had dogs since I think I got my first dog when I was like 6 years old. I have never not had a dog during that entire period of time. I'm a dog guy. We have had lots of wonderful dogs, wonderful in all their own ways. And one dog that wanted to murder all the time. All the time he was mean. Kyle's a dog person. Kyle came over for, call it a long weekend, 3 days or something. On day 3, he's like, we're friends now, right? You know, I've been warming up to you. I've been loving on you. He didn't make friends with other people. He just wanted to kill and murder all the time. He's wearing a muzzle. And I think Kyle's thought was...
This wasn't a pit bull, by the way.
It was a Great Dane. And he's like, can we take this muzzle off at some point? Like, it's, no. And he wanted to kill Kyle on day 3, even though he's a dog person.
I don't have a Great Dane.
We have a pit bull for him.
Yeah, man.
You don't have.
Listen,
he's like, I don't have an AK. I've got an M4.
This is the 3rd pit I've had. Let me tell you something. The only dog I ever had that was aggressive and tried to bite people was my Saint Bernard. He tried to kill humans, and he was supposed to be the nice one. Man, my last pit bull was scared of squirrels. This motherfucker wouldn't go in the yard when this big squirrel was out there. The squirrel chased him into the house.
So my argument
the biggest pussy. And this guy here, come on, man. He's just got a giant.
I'm not saying all pit bulls are bad. I'm saying some dogs are bad, and it's not the owner. We hired a trainer to come in and teach him to be less of an asshole and teach us to teach him to be less of an asshole. We took him to the kennel to socialize him with other dogs when we weren't going anywhere. He just had to live at the kennel. We took him for walks around the yard. He always wanted to murder.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
What do you think about Dalmatians? Because they bite more people. They're the dumbest. And they bite people, and they're dumb,
and they're very like
dumb animals. Exactly. Pit bulls, man. Might there be a pit bull that just is trying to kill? Of course, there was a Great Dane. There have been.
Would you like to see a few thousand videos?
Some golden retrievers
been an aggressive
bite.
Maybe.
I watched a video yesterday. This man is in the street. He has a small dog, little like yappy dog. There are 3 pit bulls killing it. They're killing it. And he's on the ground trying to save his dog. He's crying. He's screaming for someone to help. And he's got his little dog. And these pit bulls are all locked onto it. And they're having a great time. And nobody will help because they're killing his little dog. His little dog's already dead at this point, but he won't let them have it to tear it apart. And the cops finally show up. And they're beating the pit bulls with batons. And the pit bulls will not release. And so they start executing the pit bulls one by one with a handgun, and one bullet won't do it. They still want to kill the dog that badly. Pop, pop, pop. Pit bull's still killing the little dog. Pop, pop, pop. Pit bull's dead. Pop, pop, pop. Pit bull's dead. Pop, pop, pop. Pit bull's dead. They have to kill them all because they're so like they have such a prey like drive. They're so focused on killing that little dog that this guy had.
But again, dude, you're telling a story where if these dogs are wild or loose or in a backyard and they're bred like that, or they like, that's what's going to happen. And people don't breed Goldens or whatever's to do it because they're not as efficient, right? You would breed, if you wanted a violent dog, that's the one you would make violent. It's the same with a Rottweiler or whatever. You're not going to, you can make any dog angry and want to bite other people, period. It's how the owner trains that. Every little dog I try to pet tries to kill me.
That's
every
true.
Single fucking one.
I have a theory that ties into your owner theory. Because like little dogs, I would say, are more likely to go to the bathroom in the house. Why? Because the owners tolerate it.
Oh no, not for me. To me, it's just the Napoleon complex all over the place. You know? But I look, man, I'm not saying that you can't pull up a video with a pit bull being violent. You, of course, can. But what I'm telling you is, it's just like a kid, man. Who's raising it? Who's raising it? That's it. Who's raising that kid? And that some kid's gonna be an asshole, and some kids aren't. You know,
it's not one or the other, really. It's a mix of both. Like Kyle talking about how the dachshund like is gonna instinctively do what it was bred for. Like, yeah, a dog bred to fight other dogs is gonna be more likely to be a dog that fights other dogs, I would imagine.
If you guys want, I knew this wasn't a good topic because obviously you love your dog, and I'm sure your dog's sweet as a button. But for anybody who wants to do a little bit of research, the place that I like to go is a little subreddit called, and this is the subreddit of the week, of course. Oh. It's called Ban Pitbulls. They're right down the middle over there.
Yeah, they seem like they're doing some even keel reporting.
They're right down the middle. The number one meme. Hang on, let me show you the number one like post over there right now. It's again right down the middle. Let me open this up. Copy it on over. Get access.
Oh, is it that that collage showing all the dogs doing what they're bred to do, and it goes genetics, 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 and then the pit bull fighting other pit bull goes, it's all in how you raise them.
It's actually this one right here. I just linked. Josh, can you show that one?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Or Zach, I'm sorry, Zach, could you show that one?
Let me see. I'm excited for this.
The funny thing, the header for this subreddit is all people who have been killed by pit bulls.
Jesus Christ!
The entire header, and it's not like 3 people. It's like 15 people who have all been murdered by pit bulls.
That is ridiculous.
Dude, that dog's doing tricep push downs.
By the way, that dog,
that dog does dips with a belt weight.
That dog looks like Vin Diesel. Holy shit, that dog is jacked. What, is that his chest or those titties? What has he got?
Yeah, those are delts.
He's got defined delts.
Yeah, he's mid-dip right now.
Dude, that thing needs to
takes a step forward, you see his other 4 nipples, which is hilarious.
I mean, when you understand that he's only eating the child to hit his macros, it's understandable.
By the way, why do I feel like he's standing up?
Yeah, I feel like
he's on 2 feet. And you know what the best part is? We all know he's wearing Timberlands.
This dude right here for sure is walking out of the tunnel right now.
That dog wears black Air Force Ones, or I bet my life on it. I guarantee it. Some of you'll get that joke. That one's narrow.
That is a whole subreddit of banned pit bulls. And you know what? This doesn't seem biased.
No, not at all. It's right down the middle, like I said.
Right down the middle. Nobody lies with stats. It's math. You can't lie with them easily.
Yeah, no, listen, there's no doubt that they have definitely checked both sides of the coin with their reporting.
Remember that baby the pit bull raped to death?
Wait,
Yeah.
raped a baby?
Yeah, raped a
and
baby
then
to
lit it
death.
on fire. The pit bull had a lighter.
No one said they're not smart.
I'm not making that story up.
Wait,
There's no way a
pit bull really raped?
A pit bull did not rape a child to death. There's no way.
Whenever I say something like this, nobody believes me. This is where I try to do like, do you want to bet? Can I make some money off this?
I'll let Woody field that one.
Woody's
Hey,
Googling
guys.
right now. He can't bet.
No,
Hey,
I don't know if the baby died.
that is.
Okay, are you serious?
oh my gosh. The
Wait,
police
what?
have said there is no human involvement in the sexual assault of this toddler. It's almost too bizarre to believe a pit bull sexually assaulted a 2-year-old boy.
So the dog raped the young child that was crawling on the floor.
That was Bill Cosby's dog.
And that was little Cos, and it raped the young boy. And for those who don't know what a dog's penis looks like, it has this big bulbous knot on the base of it that makes it lock into the female, so that the semen stays in her longer, and it makes it more likely that they'll propagate. Anyway, that locked into the infant, the toddler, if you will, and so now they are attached, cock to ass. And of course, the parents discover this because the kid's not enjoying it, so he's screaming.
Here. So the mother screams, "The dog is raping my baby." I tried to get the dog away from the baby. The dog was already inside the baby. When the baby was finally
Is this a Meryl Streep movie?
He was visibly sick. The boy was vomiting and bleeding. This is getting sad.
Jesus
the baby
Christ.
was rushed to the Women and Children's Hospital where he underwent reconstructive surgery.
What's the date on this article?
This is yesterday.
2007? Let me double check. Yeah, 2007.
You know what the best part about this is, Woody?
What is the best, but what is the good part of
This
this?
isn't even the dog rape of a toddler I was referring to. This is like hammer murders in St. Louis. There's a rash of them. So the one I talked about, it was locked into the child, and when the parents tried to do something, the dog took off running, dragging the toddler by his asshole through the house. I love Taylor's reaction to that. That's my favorite. That's the best part of the night. Taylor's reaction to that.
Horrific.
He went,
being dragged around by your asshole.
yeah.
Oh,
And
don't
it's
act like that's never happened to you before.
not with teeth. Oh
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I thought that you were like, when you said that pit bull rape story,
Yeah.
and I said there's no way, I was like, oh shit, I'm supposed to agree with them and act like this is a real thing right now.
You're supposed to yes and.
Yeah. And no, I didn't. You didn't have to yes and. It's in the article.
Hey, in reading these stories, I found another pit bull that saved a teenage girl from being raped. Apollo the hero dog. Heroes comes in all shapes and sizes, and some even have 4 legs. It goes on.
Well, there you go. Right
yeah.
down the middle. That's us here at PKA, okay? Yes, occasionally a pit bull will rape your child, but occasionally save your child from rape.
That's true.
Two sides of the coin, folks. Two sides of
And
the
you know
coin.
what? Sometimes they just eat twice a day and take a couple of walks.
You know, I think that's
Sometimes
probably
they
the
do
most
that.
common.
Very,
and
very rarely.
in
I
the
would say
interest
that's
of,
the most common thing that they do. But just like other dogs, maybe there are a few outliers.
and
There's
like
not a
there are
subreddit
good.
called pit bulls being cool and chilling in my house.
I mean, there might be. We
But
don't
this
know.
It's hard
dude's
to say for
chilling for sure.
Dude, this story, then attacker
Now, I will
pushed down
say,
this
Kyle-
teenage girl and tried to pull her pants down. The playful pup turned protective and intervened, chomping down on the subject's legs while he ran away. He was all happy, like he didn't know what he did. He was all happy. He just wanted to run. Like the dog had a great day.
I mean, we're like here's a positive story. Pitbull
Hmm.
swims 5 miles out to sea to bide a child. Now that one doesn't seem real.
I don't know, man. Keep reading. Let's find out.
It's a good swimmer.
Is it on the onion?
Oh my god.
You never know. Maybe some of these children the pit bulls are killing were like Hitlers or something of the future.
Right?
Maybe
Maybe
when they're not
you
in our
guys,
DMT
you
dreams.
guys are clutching your purses a little too tight on this. I'm
That's-
just saying. I mean,
Oh, when we're not talking to people who own pit bulls, I have no opinion. I don't care.
I'm actually a member of a hate group, so it is very close to my heart. We burn tiny crosses in pit bulls' yards.
Tiny little
True.
crosses of milk.
Yeah.
bone.
Tiny little pit bull size crosses.